Hi, House of the Dragon fans. Welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
Today we'll be discussing House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 2. It's called The Rogue Princess. I love that title. Yes. And I can confidently say Season 1 because I just saw that Season 2 is confirmed.
Well, I was going to say, okay.
The premiere was a really big deal.
It got me.
They did a good job. Mm-hmm. So yeah, fans are loving it. Also for the fans, did you notice that their theme song is the Game of Thrones theme song?
I almost thought maybe I pushed the wrong button and was watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I had to check the title.
Oh, it just gave me warm and fuzzies all over. I loved it. And then, there was a lot of blood.
Oh, it's like rivers of blood.
I kind of like that stuff. I'm a weirdo. I like the bloody stuff, but that was interesting. Mm-hmm. We get why.
It sets the tone.
Yeah.
And then it transports you back.
Yes. Ah, that felt good. I'm glad that it's back. I wonder why they scrapped the other theme song. Or is this going to be like a back and forth?
Do you think it was because... I wonder if it was a last-minute decision because everyone was talking about that whole, modified version that we heard in episode 1.
Yeah.
Or maybe they planned it all along. I have no idea.
Who knows? But it worked, and I loved it, and it's welcomed. Okay, so it has been 6 months since the death of the queen and their baby boy, so obviously it's time to pick a new queen. I mean, what's your rush? But I get it. That's just kind of how it works.
The order of things.
The order of things. So... Corlys suggests his 12-year-old daughter. Again, we're going back to like their old times and that's something that's not that crazy.
It's hard to not judge. It's very, very hard.
It is. It's hard. It's like you have to keep in mind that's not so taboo, but it has to be a little taboo if they mention
if they're talking about it, right? So that's the interesting thing about the whole world for me is that none of it's real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But we're still judging it by our standards. We care about the age of the girls and about the incest.
Yeah.
But no one else does.
No.
But then it is talked about.
It's implied.
Right? Later we talk about, those Targaryens and how they do that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And also... the king's hesitancy, he seems plagued by it. That makes me think that he knows. It's a tacit response.
The times are changing.
Yeah.
Maybe they are beginning to see that that's not so great for the girls.
Right. And then, unsavory. Otto is still trying to push his daughter, Alicent. I'm going to call her Alice.
Yeah.
Just because I said so. So we got these two contenders. One of them is very young and a baby. And part of me was like, oh yeah, I remember from the first episode there was this young daughter, but surely he has another daughter. No. It's this little 12-year-old.
She was very little.
Baby-faced cutie. Okay, well, we also need a replacement for a member of the Kingsguard because he died. Sorry about that. So cue Kristen. He's delicious. So Princess Rhaenyra, they kind of dismissed her because she has this really great plan. So the king's like, hey, go have her choose the new member because he's going to be protecting her.
It's Otto Hightower, by the way.
True.
That puts it in his ear to dismiss her.
True.
Maybe he would have listened, but King really, really trusts the hand. He always trusts the hands and the hands. Hightower, his name just reminds me of Littlefinger.
Oh.
And it's just pure bad.
This can't be good.
No redeeming qualities.
It can't be good, no. But it is important for her to choose this person because they will be ultimately protecting her. Mm-hmm. So she's really bored and she's like, is there anybody here that actually has seen combat that is going to do this job and protect me? And I love the way her posture when he comes in is she bends down and is so intrigued by him. So should we ship them now or ship them later?
Right.
Or is she even interested in men or even interested in relationships in general? We don't know.
She has desires, but I think they're more undefined right now.
Yeah, which is good.
She's got the good ideas and she asks the tough questions. I feel like she should be the hand of the king.
Dude, she's ready to go.
Yeah.
The king, go on vacation.
Seriously.
Get out of here. Renounce the throne. Just go.
He kind of has to die, right? And then if he died
there's that whole thing.
If he died right now.
Yeah, then she would be I would totally trust her. And I have to give kudos again to that actress, Millie Alcott. She is a little scene stealer, especially when she is with Rhaenys.
Yes.
And they have a little bit of a spicy exchange. I I appreciate Renice saying that, you know, reminding her of the order of things. I totally get that. But I loved when Ramirez said, well, when I'm queen, I'm going to change the order. It totally, I got like Daenerys vibes from that. Because remember when Daenerys was like, I don't want to, what did she say about the wheel?
Oh, she wants to break it?
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't want to stop the wheel. She wants to break it. And I was like, I get it. I get that whole.
Yeah, because it's messed up.
And, you know, they're related.
Yeah, many years between them. Yep,
exactly. Okay, so it's good to know though that their relationship isn't so like tender and you know. No. I mean, it seems like respect, but
but Auntie's jaded.
Yeah, she sure is.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's also an emergency meeting called because Doofus Damon has decided to steal an egg and announce his wedding to his pregnant new wife.
About to be wife.
They're
going to get married,
They're gonna
supposedly.
Get married. She's pregnant. So they got to have the dragon egg, you know, to put in the
He's just like
crib. I know. He's so weird. Yeah, the king is kind of like, he's so annoying until they say, no, this is, this belonged to Dreamfire, this egg, and it was given to Balin. It was supposed to be given to Balin.
To the baby.
Like, yes. So that's when he's like, okay.
We need to, you can't be messing with my
no.
was an heir for a day.
Yes, exactly. So he sends the troops in, and there's this little exchange on the bridge, and Damon is looking smug as ever and stupid. His face is stupid. Sorry. With his little egg, and he like walks in.
He just like walks. Like,
oh my god.
It's not fragile or anything.
Kind of silly. I know.
Don't think he'd put it in something.
Yeah, and they're just not really getting anywhere with him because how do you reason with someone like him? But then he has his dragon come forth, and then out of nowhere, we have Princess Rhaenyra fly in with her dragon. I love the reaction of people when they see these dragons. They're still taken aback by it, like kind of how I still am, because they are like these majestic
amazing, and plus they know it's just like you have to surrender.
Yeah. What are you going to do against the dragon? Yeah. So then they have a little bit of an exchange, and of course she saves the day and gets the egg back, and peacefully. Is, mind you, no bloodshed, right?
None.
So I still see that how he looks at her. We don't know if it's...
Okay, I was going to ask you, I didn't get so much of an incesty vibe this time. I got
protective?
More of a, like, playful vibe this time.
Okay.
Yeah, something, I don't know. It was more like brotherly, sisterly to me. Like, oh, you got me.
Yeah.
You know, you win this time. I'll get you next time.
No, he wasn't even like catty about it. Like there was more tension between like Rhaenyra and Rhaenys than between the two of them. He was just kind of like, whatever, who cares? Like dismissed her.
Like it was a joke to him.
Yeah,
none of it was real. Well, obviously it wasn't real because his mistress lover was never in on it. She's neither pregnant nor engaged.
He's a big fat bluffer. None of this is true, and she's like, I don't even want children. No. You liar!
I liked her so much.
Oh, I like her a lot.
She reminded me of Shay.
Yes.
Right?
I got Shay vibes. Totally. Yes.
Sassy mistress, lover, prostitute character.
Yeah.
Is that a recurring?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, that's good. I love to see the strong women characters.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so Corlys is extremely concerned about the crab feeder. I am too. This is disgusting. Yes. You're telling me you feed these people... Two crabs.
Live. So, and it looks like they take a long time to die because I think we saw one where the person being eaten had no legs, but he was still writhing in pain.
Yeah.
Because you can live.
Talk about torture. That is torture.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Sure is. Well, I mean, he's right to be concerned, but he's more PO'd because they have taken down his ship and 3 other ships. And so he's trying to bring this to Viserys, like, hey, we need to do something about it. And Viserys is kind of like, I mean, yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it. Right. But he's like, no.
No urgency.
No, and not at all. So, Corlys is like, I'm going to recruit Daemon. I mean, we kind of have this common bond. I love his little speech about how, like, his family is, like, they're so virile and they're amazing. And I do understand that. That's true. But, yeah, so I feel like he finds a commonality with him. Like, we've kind of been, like, outcasts, like, or pushed aside and not taken seriously. So we don't really know if Daemon has decided to join forces with him yet or not.
So sorry.
Sorry.
I was trying to hold it. I think they are, though, going to join forces. Because why not? Why show that scene?
Yeah.
Right?
True.
They must do something together. I feel like Damon won't be all in on it. He'll help, but then do something in it for himself.
This brings me to my next point. I still don't hate Damon.
No! He's the most interesting character possibly in the show right now.
Rhaenyra, right? Like,
right?
Those two are really...
They steal the show.
More entertaining.
Yeah. The scene when they were together was one of my favorites, I think, of the whole episode.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Well, Corlys is the sea snake, and he's got a lot of work to do. And I feel like I understand his concern because you see how disgusting and horrible things happen to these people, so I totally get it. But, yeah, he's determined. He's not going to let Viserys just, like, brush him off, so... Yeah. Okay, so now it is time for the king to choose his new queen. And we're all supposed to believe that it's probably going to be...
But we didn't.
We didn't.
It. No, nope. we could tell by the dragging out of it.
But also, like, how Corlys looked all like,
yes,
I'm ready for you to announce my daughter.
Right. It was too obvious that something was going to happen.
Too triumphant.
We knew it was going to be Alicent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I still have a question, though, about what exactly is happening, right? Because we know that her dad, Otto Hightower, jerk, told Alicent to go console the king. Mm-hmm. And then we saw a bunch of little exchanges between them that were, like, kind of sweet.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't tell if she's just playing it because Daddy told her to. Because, you know, when he left to go to the Dragonstone place, he said, "Oh, tonight's the night." Right?
He, like, said it without saying it.
Yeah, and
like,
she was like, "If you say so, father." And then he, like, commented on how she, like, picks at her nails. And I was like, I would too if my dad was pressuring me to go have sex with this old man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why.
And, like, my best friend's father also.
Right. But then all the little exchanges between her and the king seemed kind of, like, at a different level. So I just don't know if they've actually connected on a kindness level.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, did she know that he was going to announce that he was going to marry her? Did Alicent know?
It didn't seem like it.
Is that okay?
Is that okay?
I don't think that you should spring that on either your daughter or the girl who you're going to marry.
No, I know.
That's really bad. I mean, you just had a talk with your daughter the night before saying you're going to marry. You should say who you're going to marry.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not, I don't know. I had issues with that whole announcement.
He didn't execute it very well.
Yeah. Making enemies.
I get it. He's got to go on with and he's got to, like, you know, give an heir and all that, blah, blah, blah. But could have gone about it another way, probably. Yeah, well, Rhaenyra's obviously not happy about her new stepmom.
Then why exactly? Is it because of her own feelings for Alicent, which we already...
That's what I was thinking.
It's got to be some combination. I mean, I'd be mad that my best friend was going to be my stepmom. And especially if I had feelings for my best friend.
Yeah, that would be... Yeah, so that makes
it's, like, layered.
Yeah. And we see earlier in the episode them showing, like, you know, their friendship and how she's, like, really there for her. And almost maternal with her.
Oh, God.
Had to say it. Okay. Anyway, we got some things rolling now.
Yes.
Rolling downhill a little bit. So this was an interesting episode.
Yes. The pace was a little slow for me. The first episode really sucked me in. Yeah. I was at the edge of my seat. Everything was really, like, exciting. And this one was just kind of, come on. Waiting for more action. Down. I mean, I'm okay with no battles and stuff because I don't really like battles. Yeah. But like a little bit more.
You wanted more sex?
A little bit more. Something like that.
Something a little juicy. Anyway, all right. Well, second episode, not bad. But yeah, we are excited for more. Like, keep it coming. I'm so excited. Please keep the Game of Thrones theme song. That's so good. Okay, all right, everybody, let us know what you thought of this episode of House of the Dragon. Please comment below and like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.